Conditional flaws. There are two kinds of conditional flaws: flip flaw and negation flaw. Flip flaw is committed when a conditional statement is flipped but not negated. Let's say we have a conditional statement, if A, then B, and if we just flip the statements, which turns into if B, then A, and we don't take their negation, we don't do their negation, which we do in contrapositive, then it changes the meaning of the original conditional statement. Now, when we just flip them but not negated them, it means that if you have B, then you must have A. Is that necessary? It's not. Having necessary condition doesn't tell us anything about the sufficient condition. Okay? What comes on the right side of the arrow, if that exists, we don't know whether what comes on the left side of the arrow, the sufficient exists. It might exist, it doesn't have to. Okay? Necessary can exist without sufficient, right? That's something we already covered. So that's why flip flaw is wrong. If you're just flipping and not negating, that's wrong. It changes the meaning. The second conditional flaw is negation flaw. It is committed when both sides of the conditional statements are negated, but the conditional statement is not flipped. If we don't flip, but we just negate both sides, it changes the meaning. Okay? Same conditional statement, if A, then B. Let's just negate both sides without flipping them. If not A, then not B. That changes the meaning of the original condition. It's saying that if you don't have A, you cannot have B. But we already know that necessary condition can exist without sufficient condition, right? But if we just negate both sides without flipping, it means that if you don't have sufficient condition, you cannot have necessary condition. And that's wrong. No, that's not possible. Okay? So that's two conditional flaws. Very important. You'll most likely see them in flaw questions, but they can come in other question types too.